Hello, twin flames. Twin flame dreams, and what do they mean? Let's get into it.
Yes, before we would like to share, well, I'm going to share with
Mhm.
you one of my twin flame dreams that I had very early on in my journey and how I unpacked it and it actually did come to fruition. And so my twin flame dream, the one that really just stands out to me, I guess it was in 2000, probably 2018, 17, when I was fairly new to the twin flame journey. And I had a dream one night that I was moving through these really dark tunnels. It was like a really long journey. There was dark spots, there was light spots, and I could feel as I moved through the lightness, everything felt energetically light. And I was like, I felt very driven. I felt very passionate. And then I would hit these really deep, dense, dark patches. And I could feel in my heart, oh man, this feels so heavy. And I felt like despair in my heart and loneliness. And then I would move through that. And then I'd enter a light patch, right? It was really interesting, like navigating through. And I finally approached the end of this. It was like a long tunnel, right? And I approached it, the end of it, and there was like two double doors. And as I approached those doors, I felt like of a lot of excitement. Like I knew that I had made it, like the ending of something. Of course, I didn't know in that time, what it meant. But I swung those two doors open and I ran out, and my twin flame was sitting on a bench reading a book. And it was false twin flame at the time, right? But the twin flame person was sitting there reading a book and so much peace. And I looked at my twin flame person and I said, I did it. I did it with God. And there was just like so much joy. And my twin flame person looked at me very peacefully and was like, yeah, I knew you would. Like, you did it. And so I woke up, from that dream, and it always stuck with me because it was very symbolic of the journey itself, where there was a lot of like dark times and there was a lot of light times. There was a lot of joy, where there was also a lot of despair and heartbreak through my journey. But I always moved through it because I knew in my heart that as long as I persisted, I would reach the end goal. And that's exactly what my dream communicated. And so, bringing that back into actual life, I did indeed manifest my harmonious twin flame union. And yeah,
But how would you explain to the people wondering why wouldn't you see your true twin flame space, and why would you see your false twin flame space in that space?
well, that's a good question because at the time it was revealed to me that my false twin flame was my true twin flame. And so because that was what I was being guided to focus on, that all of my heart and soul was invested into, okay, this is what I'm being shown right now. Let me invest all of myself into this, right? And there was a lot of needing to go of attachments throughout. And so I really just trusted and had complete and total faith that this is what's in front of me. Let's go all in.
Well, you have to explore with what's in front of you all the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how we can use the dreams to heal, right? So we have oftentimes healing dreams and very triggering dreams and a lot of loving dreams, but it's, you can come to this point in your journey where you actually can make new choices in the dream. And you can actually kind of like, well, how does this make me feel? How am I gonna go about this? Like, I need to make a new choice here. But oftentimes we are not there in that dream state, so we can do that when we do wake up. We can go through, how did I feel about this? Well, how did I feel about it? What happened? And you can make new choices from that space. That didn't feel good to me, and I don't choose that. I choose this. And then it's about like loving yourself in these spaces where you were triggered in the dream, or you can, if it was a very loving healing dream, you can also kind of like meditate on that, be in that
Yeah,
state. Yeah.
absolutely. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No.
I was like, oh, I got the next thing. Um, no twin flame dream is a bad dream. It's very important that you know that. No twin flame dream, there's no bad dreams. Okay, just like what Adam was saying, if you have a dream and it brings up a lot of bad feelings,
Mhm.
it's because those are feelings for you to release and to upheave. And that is the next step to the unfolding of your union. Mhm.
So they're always a good sign.
Always, it's always a good thing. Even
Yeah.
if it doesn't feel good,
Mhm.
once you move through the feelings it brought up, you'll have the clarity and you'll feel relieved.
Yeah. And if you need help with unpacking your dream, you can get a channel dream guidance that my lovely wife here does. They're very popular, so get your hands on one of them, and you can go to twinflamemeaningwithin.com and do that.
There you go.
All right, Twin Flame Dreams Unpacked.
All right. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.